So we've obviously just moved to a new house. And I just wanted to show you guys a little empty house tour. We're really excited. So this is the first room when you walk in. It has this lovely little bay window, which is something that I dreamed of having, but you know, obviously it just worked out, so that was nice. This room is going to be our playroom, our homeschool room. I'm really excited. Eventually, I'd love to rip up the carpets in here. The bay windows also carpeted. I'd love to rip those off, and we would love to scrap the popcorn ceilings in the whole house, as well as just like repaint and stuff. We're going to pace ourselves, but you know, eventually we'd love for those things to get done. Here we just have a little entry closet, not that interesting. And then a small bathroom, which I would love to eventually just replace all of this. Some of the things are fine. They're just starting to get a little bit old. And I also haven't cleaned or anything yet. So I'm hoping that that will help. Maybe a layer of paint on some things will help as well. But we're really just excited to make it our own. So this bathroom I think is gonna get eventually scrapped and replaced. So here where you're standing is where our dining room will be. They had a large table with multiple chairs in here and it was plenty of room, so I think it'll be totally fine for us. And then this is the kitchen. So the kitchen I think is really sweet, but it is quite old. All the cabinets are just like hanging on by a thread, a little bit creaky, a little bit yucky inside. So I don't know, I mean, that is not an anytime soon type of project, but I don't know, maybe eventually we'll do something about those cabinets. Definitely not a high priority. Obviously repainting, I'd love to redo the backsplash, the ceilings, and actually these two floors. Quite a few tiles are cracked, broken. The grout I don't think is supposed to be black, I think it's just dirty and aged. So we eventually would love to rip this up and replace it, as well as just like adding touches, you know, to make it our own. Like this countertop needs to eventually go. This is the pantry. I do love the beadboard ceilings, although you know, it's a little bit unsturdy in places, so I don't know, maybe we can make that work for a while. A large pantry, and also our what's this called, laundry room. So kind of interesting. I'll see how I like it, but I do love all the storage in there. Just needs a good wipe down. And then lastly is kind of our family room, where we'll do most of our living. Also my son in his car seat. Obviously we'll be able to hang up our TV here. This room honestly is in better condition. I love these floors. And yeah, the paint in here actually looks pretty good, but we'll probably repaint eventually anyways, as well as removing the popcorn ceilings. And I would honestly, if you swing around, I would love for this wall to be a built-in like a bookshelf. And in one of the corners, I think I want to put our booth seat that we used for our dining room in the old house. And then kind of build bookshelves around that, so that'll be a cute little seating area to sit and read, and we'll put the couch and stuff over there. So let's go ahead and go upstairs. All right, upstairs. I'd love to replace this carpet and just do, you know, everything will need to, I feel like, be replaced in the next couple of years, because it's just been lived in for sure. Here we have a huge linen closet, which I'm super excited about. And then obviously the bedrooms. So we'll start with the little bedroom. So this bedroom is eventually going to be a kid's room after we have more kids. But for now, I think it's going to function as Adam's studio. So this room probably won't get touched for a while. That's okay. And here we have the room the kids will share. So this room I have so many ideas for. I kind of want to do like a half and half thing, like do half the room. you'll see. It's not gonna make sense if I try to explain it right now. But I wanna do like wall treatments, but do like paint them different colors or something like that, and kind of have like a boys' room side of the room and a girl side of the room, and kind of decorate them in a way that makes sense together, but is, you know, unique in their own for, you know, while they're sharing this room. So we'll do the bathroom and then we'll finish up with the master bedroom, and that's pretty much it. So this is the bathroom that all 5 of us are going to be sharing. Yeah, I feel like this bathroom is not necessarily being used to its full potential, so I'd love to. That's the toilet.
There's a potty.
It sure is. So I'd love to, you know, just really do this bathroom
Mama.
in a way that makes more sense for our family.
Mama.
So, do I have any ideas? No, but eventually it'll come to me, you know? All right, this is the master bedroom. Wow, it's very echoey in here without carpets. This room has the hardwood floor just like the living room.
Yeah.
I honestly prefer carpets in the bedroom. I won't rip this up to put a carpet, but I do actually prefer the carpets. So yeah, this room needs some love. It's a little sad, not gonna lie. It needs some stuff. It's right now, it just feels a little bare. It doesn't exactly feel, don't go on that. It doesn't really feel, I don't know. I feel like our room was so special in our old house. It was the one we poured the most love into. So I'm excited to do something to this room as well. All right, let's come out here. The sound in there is awful. So anyways, that is our new house. There's a lovely backyard. There's a big basement and garage and stuff, but this is, you know, our main living area. I'm so excited to be able to make this place our own and just have room for our family to grow. So we're feeling incredibly blessed. There's a couple of fruit trees and bushes and stuff outside, which I'm really excited for. And yeah, I think that this house will really bless us. So I'm super excited, and I'm excited to bring you guys along and show you how we try to make this house into our home. Even though we're not very handy people, but we'll get things done one way or another. So thank you so much for watching this video and for following along. I'm excited to bring you guys on the rest of the journey, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.